All right, I'm back. So what I've got here is sawdust, just plain sawdust. It's not as fine a sawdust that I would like, but it's a sawdust that I have here, and I don't feel like making any more dust for my garage that's already pretty filthy. So I'm going to use a little trick that I learned from my dad when I was really young with using wood glue, mixing with sawdust, and filling voids in wood, like these huge cracks. So I'm just going to pour a bunch of glue out, mix it up into a paste, and smash it in these grooves. Now, if you don't feel like doing this, you can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, about any place like that, and buy what they call wood filler. It's in the paint section of Lowe's. I don't blame you if you want to go buy it. I just wanted to try this out and see if I remembered correctly from what my dad taught me. It doesn't really matter how well it turns out as far as matching, because I'm going to paint this whole thing anyways. So let me get this mixed up and spread out, and I will get back at you here in a few. Alrighty, so there it is. It's kind of gritty because the sawdust I used was not a very fine powder. It's just sawdust that I collected from my table saw. After it dries, we'll take a DA with some sandpaper and smooth it out. I'm not worried about it being perfectly smooth because I'm going to paint it. Alright, I'm back. If you're going to do this, if you're going to use this method, I would suggest having a grinder handy when you go to sand it. Because let me tell you something, this stuff is rock hard. I had never used this stuff since I remember my dad showing it to me when I was a kid. And I think my dad was filling holes over screw heads in some of the woodwork that he did. So he wasn't really sanding too much of it, not like this. This is what it looked like before I sanded it. It looks really rough, like super rough. It does sand out though, but be prepared, it's going to take a little while. I would actually suggest just going to Lowe's or Home Depot and just getting the Elmer's wood filler. I've used it before and it sands like butter. Either that or take stock in some of the sandpaper you're using and hope it pays off. Alright guys, I'm back. So we got a coat of primer on, we got a coat of paint on, nice thick coat of paint, and put the bolts through, tighten them all up, got them all secure, not going anywhere. What I have to do now is I have to get a bottom piece to go across here. And that'll have the little dividers in it, depending on how many spots I want at the bottom. So a little bit more work to do before it's completely done. Anyways, I'll get back at it tomorrow when I get home from work. Alrighty. Well, here it is, all done. Got the pocket down at the bottom. It's labeled with tape. The reason the second video hasn't come out in a while is because I finished this up just in time to get it up to my wife's school for the little fair they had going on, and it took a while to get it back here. We didn't have the time to paint the numbers on, so we just put some tape on it and wrote the numbers on with a Sharpie and peel the tape off later. But here it is. Got a little demo. See if it'll stay on there. That's it. I put a little post up behind it. It's kind of simple. It's just a pipe with a chain attached to one of the studs in the back there. And a couple little angle brackets up top here. Bolt going through them. So it's pretty simple. I tried to keep it as simple as I could. Don't mind the mess in the garage. Had too many projects going on to be able to clean up too well. So hope this gives you an idea, something to build. Get out there and make something, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more videos. I'll try and post one a week or so if I can. I usually have projects galore going on around here, so just a matter of getting the video camera out here to put it all on film. Take it easy, guys. Have fun. Be safe.